at the center spot. Smith and Şengün make up the 4 and the 5. The perimeter pair will be Thompson next to Durant, and it's Shepherd in at the 1.
Players in different spots around the league, and it'll take some time for those players and coaches to...
And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Well, this is where Duren looks to score, and it's why he shoots such a high percentage.
Time KD gets that look, it's a great possession for this team.
Pass to Cunningham. Over Shepherd. It's rebounded by Houston. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Pistons team.
And really, this is a team that expects to beat everyone when they step on the floor, but they were only able to split. The series last year.
Yeah, this is where it comes down to specific matchups and style of play. Sometimes you have a difficulty with the team.
He had 15 points last outing. So the Rockets end up going with a whole new group. Cunningham against MP. Pass to Harris. Outside Robinson. 6 to shoot. Sinks the three-pointer. Robinson's got 5.
Well, for his career, Duncan Robinson is about a 40% three-point shooter. So he's got a permanent green light.
To the inside. Here's MP. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket. As we've mentioned before, MP took a bit of an unusual path to the NBA. He spent some time in Europe to develop his skills before finding his way to an NBA roster.
And going overseas to develop is something that more than a few players have done before. For a guy like MP, it offered a chance to learn what it means to be a professional and really refine his game before jumping to the NBA.
Rockets leading by 8. And stolen by Harris. Cunningham on the wing. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
That's an aggressive play and a chance for Cunningham to get 3 points the old-fashioned way.
Şengün's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And a different look here for the Pistons. Paul Reed's checked in for Duren. Stewart comes in for Harris. LeVert's checked in for Ausar Thompson. And it's Jenkins in for Duncan Robinson. In the corner, it's Eason. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
Cunningham with him. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. Puts up a deep 3. No good on that one. And so it's the Houston Rockets in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We come back right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Rockets.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second quarter. They've got Kevin Huerter. Caris LeVert is out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then there's Paul Reed, and it's Jenkins in at the point.
Yeah, and let me tell you guys, I've seen a lot of great players come up in this league. MP is as focused on winning as they come.
Now here's Jenkins. Tight defense on him. Pass to Huerter. Just 5 on the clock. That three off the mark. And it's Van Vliet with the ball for Houston. They've led by as many as 11 points. Their next game, playing at home, as the Nets come into town. That'll be the latter half of this two-game homestand. MP finds Şengün. And, Greg, these poised veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future. And they've already shown they can make a major impact.
And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The Pistons are growing. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said, I appreciate the work that the guys have put in, and I'm proud of what they're becoming. But we have more work to do. We're still taking steps. Our guys have improved. The team has improved. But we're not finished yet. Back over to you, Kevin.
On the rise. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for the Rockets. Durant comes in for Jari Eason. Reed with the steal. Şengün against Cunningham. Pass to Thompson. And here's LeVert. With the fadeaway. Off the left rim and out.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option.
Even the contact can't trip up Durant's drive. He just powers past it into a shot.
Pistons trail by 8. Durant with the steal. Shoots over LeVert. And again, the Rockets good for 2.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Robinson for 3. The offensive rebound. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Well, hauling in that board, Thompson giving his guys second chance opportunities.
Şengün finds Van Vliet. MP with the bounce pass. Houston moving it around. Kevin Durant, bullseye, money on the 3.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Houston with a big group substitute. So it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Rockets. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
Taking a look at Houston. Starting the season with a loss, you know they're ready to fight tonight. Don't want to start out 0-2.
I think the most important thing is they show improvement. Your record at this point in the season won't tell the whole story.
Shifting focus, how about this tight game the Detroit Pistons find themselves in?
I'm impressed with their effort on the glass. Think positive in my book. They just need to keep it up, Ernie.
Yeah, that's been their and that is a wrap.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. MV's checked in, and the Pistons making a change here as well. Jenkins, he's checked in for Cade Cunningham. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks. Well, this new three-point era started with Stephen Curry, and it's really in the last decade that we're seeing the long-distance game extend to the center position. If you look at the list of recent champions, it seems it's also not a luxury, but a necessity to have a paint presence that can also stretch the floor from deep.
Yeah, certainly a nightmare to contain. All right, Johns, we appreciate the report. Smith and Şengün make up the 4 and the 5. MP out there with Thompson. And it's Shepherd in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Şengün with the bucket.
A true monster in the paint, and just under 7 feet. It can be so easy for Şengün to find those baskets.
Duren a screen. Pass to Jenkins. Outside for Robinson. And stolen by Thompson. To the middle. Here's Smith. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 5 assists tonight.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances, really using his head.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. No good from outside. How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Here's Jenkins. And Jalen Duren picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. So for the Rockets, Steven Adams, he's checked in for Jabari Smith. And Tari Eason subbed in for Shepherd. So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. All Reed's checked in for Duren. Stewart comes in for Harris. Harris LeVert's checked in for Thompson. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Robinson. 24 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Jenkins. Connects on the 17-footer. Jenkins got 6.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
Now, here's MP. He's guarded closer. Here's Cunningham. He's got 17. With 1 on the clock, again, the Pistons good for 2.
Yeah, what a play right there. Got his man tumbling to the floor, and then the balance to knock it down.
My goodness, he certainly got the defender with that move. My ankles are hurting all the way over here.
And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Houston on top. They lead by 2. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, he really just helps tie this team together. They know they can count on him to set them up.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And Detroit looking at who they've got. Isaiah Stewart out there with Reed. And it's Cunningham. Then there's Caris LeVert. And it's Jenkins in at the point guard position.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
Count the basket. Jay's got 4 this quarter.
Gets the ball inside and gets it done. Nice work by MP.
Pass to Cunningham. There's the 3. Şengün with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Inside. Push in. No stopping MP.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Pass to LeVert. And he swishes it right through.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And the Rockets making a change here. Durant's checked in. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Duren's checked in. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Pass to LeVert. Down low, poked away, out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
Yeah, what a disconnect. sloppy play like that is...
So we see the Rockets get the win here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
Now, let's go to our sideline reporter, John.
Thanks, guys. A solid win for MP and company and a true team effort. With you spreading the ball around as part of a balanced attack. What did it feel like out there for you?
Woo! Let's go! It's fun to play like that. And it's fun to watch, too. They should put all of our games on national TV now that I think about it. Those ratings would go crazy.
Absolutely.
Hey, I will get you next time.
All right. Back to you, Kevin.
Good stuff, Dominic. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off for this presentation of NBA basketball. And we'll see you next time.
Time to talk endorsements. You're in the NBA now, so that opens up a lot of doors for us.
Yeah, okay. Drop some knowledge on me, Austin.
Okay, now, the deals available to you are driven largely by your fan count. More fans you earn, more money you earn.
Hey, I was never good at math, but that sounds like a simple equation to me.
Right. But there's also the question of play style, right?
Okay.
Different brands want different types of players. Some are more interested in scoring, some are interested in defense, others team play.
So, the more I can do, the better endorsements I could get with anyone.
Hey, every team needs a LeBron. Now,
okay.
I put together a document that lists all the brands who've shown preliminary interest and what it would take to land an endorsement with them. So, take a look.
Yeah, I mean, that all looks great. Austin, I gotta let you know, I always appreciate the hard work you put in for me.
Of course. Now, you might have noticed that merchandising is the most lucrative category on that document.
Yeah, I have, Austin Kelly.
Okay, so if you want to make more money, it might behoove you to hit those benchmarks.
Consider me behooved.